Hi, and welcome to Idea Overview with Clarity by Rego. Today we'll talk about ideas, how to locate them, what's inside, and what everything does. The idea module is located on the left-hand side in the navigation panel. Today we'll be using the board view, and we've got the cards separated into cards by goal and by business unit priority. As you can see, we're in cost avoidance, and we'll be using the cloud migration idea today as our example. We'll access the idea by clicking on the name of the idea. The properties page is going to display, but first let's take a look at the menu up top. We've got properties, links, financials, risk, issues, changes, and staff. Before we get into those, let's take a look at properties, where we've got the subject, which is the idea name. Then we move on to the start and finish date of the idea. Next, we've got work status, which has requested, but it also has active, on hold, canceled, or complete. On the right-hand side, we have status. This does have a few: converted, approved, canceled, incomplete, on hold, rejected, submitted for approval, and more. Down at the bottom are some quick financial fields for planned operating cost, planned capital cost, and planned cost overall. These can be put in or driven by other things like financials. Obviously, there are some other fields that are here as well for you to use, like description, or who's the originating requester, the sponsor, idea manager, and others. Next, let's click on financials. Financials has 4 different subpages on the left-hand side, including cost plans, budgets, benefit plans, actual transactions. Cost plans includes things like your forecast as well as actuals that can be included with inside of ideas. You can also have budgets, which are approved cost plans or forecast. Then benefit plans is the realization of financial implications of the idea. Actual transactions are actuals that are brought in to the idea itself. The cost plan includes information like the name, whether or not it's the plan of record, the period type, the start and the end date, the grouping attributes, and the date it was created, in total or overall cost. To access the information, click on the name of the cost plan. Here, you're able to see a lot of information, including the cost types and transaction classes, whether or not it's operating or capital, internal, external cost, server cost, equipment cost, as well as information around the cost per month, which you can see here, which is located under cost, and then a total at the end. Next, we'll be looking at risks. Risk, issues, and changes all act very similarly. So we'll be adding a new one by clicking on the plus sign, which is an add row button. One of the main required fields is the name. Once we add in the name, we can go over to the right-hand side and click off the row, and the record will save. Then we can add things in like category, type, priority, probability, impact, and others. Now let's take a look at staff. This is where we can staff ideas by roles like these: architect, business analyst, or DBA, or by named resources. Either way, we can add additional ones by using the plus sign or the add row button. We can also use the add staff that's listed above as well. This will give us access to named and unnamed resources. To see the different types of allocations we need, we can scroll to the right and add in the total number of hours that we need by month, by week, by quarter, or by year for this particular idea. Thanks for taking the tour of Clarity by Rego. More information is available, and you can talk to Rego experts at clarityppm.com.